welcome to ARdeco Design Developments. This is one of our recently finished projects, our Beverly custom basement development. Follow me. We're going to start with the bedroom. This bedroom here is more than 100 square feet and big enough to handle 2 people or 1 person. One of our clients' requests is to install a dimming switch in this bedroom, and what we did is we followed what they want. We installed a dimming switch. Right behind me is the walk-in closet. Surprisingly, this closet was part of the mechanical room before. In our efforts to ensure that we're able to take every square footage we can as a living space rather than a storage or mechanical room, we made the mechanical room smaller to introduce a walk-in closet. So this closet is 4 feet wide, enough for me to stand here and another person to stand here. So you can see how big it is. Also, right below a small detail that you probably didn't notice, there is this shelf here, and there's a shelf here for a reason. It's not for storage. This is actually where the sump pump is located. So in case the homeowner wants to access the sump pump, he can lift this up and access the sump pump there. So see, this room was a mechanical room, part of the mechanical room before. Now it's a closet. First time we got here, there was a wall behind me, and it was a wall but also a closet. What our clients wanted to do is they wanted to introduce a door behind me just to make this washroom accessible to the only bedroom in this basement. So how it turned out to be is we removed the closet, we moved the closet over there, which we just showed you, and then we put a door here, creating a Jack and Jill washroom. Now this washroom, let me tell you, this washroom is beautiful, it's unique, it's moody, mid-century. I will be telling you guys about that details. But without further ado, let me show you this beauty.
So welcome to this very luxurious washroom that we've ever done here at ARdeco. So in here, we did a color drenching. I got carte blanche for my clients, meaning I can get to design the whole entire space the way I wanted it to, in respect to what they want. And then in here, we did color drenching. What that means is the color of the ceiling, the color of the wall, the color of the door, and the trims are all the same. That way we can create that really big and spacious space and creates you that bigger room. Now on here, we have the very luxurious chandelier. The request of our client is for them to have a jewelry look of a chandelier. So this is one of them. Your wish is my command. Basically, we did this, and then we have the other one right on the other side. I'm going to show it to you. It looks like a jewelry as well. Moving on to the tiles. So the tiles is terrazzo tiles, just like the one we have at the kitchenette. The same brown color, very similar to what the color of the tile is. And then we have the ledge in here, just so every woman needs their storage. And then two-tone, everywhere we have black and gold. Right here, even the trim is gold. And then the handheld shower will be black as well in here. Then we have the very luxurious, very big, freestanding tub right on here. And then to my left, we have the hardwares. A lot of them are black and gold, and they are mirrored. So we have this one right here, and then we have the other ones on the other side. Moving on to the other side of the washroom, we have this vanity area. Now, this vanity area is not your typical normal tiny size countertop vanity, but this is pretty big. So we are trying to emphasize as much as possible how big this area can be and how luxurious it is. Now on here, let me start with the chandelier. Look how fancy this thing is. It actually looks like a jewelry. Now black and gold, we have the hardware, black and gold right here. And then we have the trims, and so is the faucet. We have black and gold as well. And then terrazzo tiles continuing from the other side. And then we have the vessel sink. Then we have the quartz countertop. We did not use the thin slab, we used the thick slab because we like the thick one. And then on here is self-closing for the custom cabinet. And then my favorite part on this side is the mirror. Right on here we have the mirror with the light. And then on here you can change the lighting as well. with just the button. On here, this is the 3000K, this is the 4000K, and this is the 5000K. And then if you don't want the mirror to fog up, you can just click on it. We are in the shower. Obviously, we have to do two-tone. Right here is the hardware knurl, black and gold. And then on here, we are continuing the terrazzo tiles. We are bougie like that, so we started from the floor, going to the ceiling, and we have the terrazzo tiles all around it. Then we have the framed shower head, and then the handheld shower. And then going to the bottom, we have the tiles, the mosaic tiles, that mimics the same undertone as what we have for the terrazzo tiles.
Let's walk in shower. So as I mentioned a while ago, we were proposing originally with a 36, and then we realized we have more space. That's the reason why we were able to establish this 42-inch custom shower. As I mentioned to you a while ago, this is a 42-inch shower, and the reason why we're able to do that is because our clients want us to have a bigger shower. Because who really wants to take a shower when you're taking a shower and you're like doing this? It doesn't make sense. They want to move and stuff like that. So what we did in the shower is we installed a tile-based shower base with a linear drain on it, and that linear drain is beautiful. Furthermore, as I mentioned, right behind me is the ledge. There's enough space for you and the perfect height for the homeowner to have their stuff here. Also, moving forward, we have our big rain shower. We have our handheld shower here, and as you just heard, it's metal, it's not plastic, and yeah, this is our beautiful walk-in shower. Let's head to the next room. As I exit from the Jack and Jill, it leads me to this dinette area.
So welcome to this dinette area. Again, mid-century modern, so we have the chandelier in here, split neck style, black and gold, just to make cohesive with the entire space.
But this is the area that we did a little bit of changes into the framing. Originally, when we came down here, there were already framing that was done. But some of how it was packaged properly. Here's how it looks before. Where I'm standing is where the laundry was. And if the laundry room was here, you have a tiny living room and bar area, which doesn't make sense. Now luckily, we have a lot of space in the mechanical room. So we removed the walls that was here, that was the laundry room. We push it further back, creating that still a laundry room and the mechanical room. And now we're able to establish a bigger space. We're able to install a nicely sized fridge, and we're able to put a 6 feet wide counter space.
So we are here at the kitchenette. The design of the space is mid-century modern with a bit of glam. Now, I wanted to put colors that accentuate mid-century colors, just like a very dark pine green. And then on top of that, I wanted to emphasize mid-century modern by having the terrazzo tiles. So in here we have the terrazzo tiles, we have the black and gold accents all throughout the space, and then we put some nude tones just to balance things out. Right in here we have the cabinet, of course, soft closing right there, and so as the doors right here, and then two-tone for the faucet right there, and then you can pull this down too. Then obviously we have the black, and even the trim is gold. And then just like what Rian said, we made sure that this space is a bit bigger than how it was framed before. And in here we be bougie, so what we're going to show you is a custom nosing. I think every Art Deco project, we have our stairs custom nosing. That way we can emphasize how luxurious it can feel, just even in a simple way of just going down the stairs. This stairs is made of the same material as the whole flooring in the basement, and this is called luxury vinyl planks. Now this is not your typical low-grade just vinyl planks. This has texture to it, and it has the gradients on it. It actually even mimics a real wood. So welcome to this dinette area. Again, mid-century modern, so we have the chandelier in here, split neck style, black and gold, just to make cohesive with the entire space.
Let me show you the laundry room. One of the goals of this project is to make sure that we make the mechanical room as small as we can, while following each mechanical equipment's egress. So egress means for you to be able to access it. So there's still space for you to work on it. Over here, let me show you the mechanical room. Because we were able to push the wall further going this way, we're able to create this bigger living room. Now, this living room is a space for you to be able to put at least a love seat here and enjoy your basement. One other detail that our team added in this basement are the mood lighting built in on these spotlights. Let me show you.
Okay, as we are leaving the bedroom, we have to show you the hallway. So, onto my right is the furnace area, and then we have the very beautiful barn door. Our client specifically asked for the barn door on here. We were supposed to put just a normal door like this, but since they wanted a barn door, we'll give it to them. And then on here we have the barn door. We were just supposed to put the normal height, like the same height as this door, but we wanted to emphasize the height of the ceiling. The ceiling height is 9 feet. So we have to make sure that we have a tall barn door right here. So as I open it, we have the washer and dryer. As I close this washer and dryer laundry area right here, we are going to the accent wall right here. This accent wall, I specifically picked it because I wanted mid-century modern. So we wanted to have the tones, the colors of mid-century modern. So we have this deep pine green, but it can come out as black. It depends on the lighting. When we have the moody lighting, it looks like it's black. And then we did some color drenching in here, but just on the wall and the trims right here at the bottom. The client specifically asked for this to be an accent wall, which no problem, we'll give that to you. But it doesn't make sense for just this side of the wall to be the accent wall. So I suggested we do this side and so was this side as well. And then the very end of where the kitchenette is, that way it looks cohesive. So when you go downstairs, you have that look of cohesiveness and completeness of just this common area right here. From the living room area, going into the office space, or you can call it den as well, we have here the very beautiful barn door. Just like for the washer and dryer laundry area, we have the really tall barn door in here just to emphasize the height of the space. And then in here, it's just very simple. You can just put your table and your chair, call it a day. This is your office.
So this is the couple that we have the privilege of working with. They are the homeowners, Mr. Delvin and Mrs. Maria.
Hi.
They granted us and they gave us the opportunity to develop their basement. To tell a quick story, we were their fourth contractor and we were the one that they picked, and we're blessed to be able to share our craft to their home. Without further ado, Abby will be asking a few questions to give you guys a perspective of how real people work with ARdeco.
We wouldn't want it any other way.
Oh, thank
Thank
you.
you.
This is my message to all future clients. It's not always the money. I know it's important, right? Your budget is important, but you always mix this with money and quality, because this is gonna be your home. And if you like your home beautiful, go to ARdeco. It's gonna be a forever home.
Oh.
Let's go.
I felt that.
And then our last question is,
Okay.
10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, what would you rate ARdeco?
I'll give you 1 because you're number 1. No.
Oh, that's too smooth! That's too smooth!
You're 10,
You
of
get
course.
scared,
right?
I was like, what?
No, of course, it's not an icing on the cake that we're just saying this, because we are happy. Like the money that we put in, your heart, your team's heart and hard work you put in here is really to the roof. Like, thank you. I mean, we thank you.
Thank you.
No, I don't want to cry, but
Yeah.
10 stars.
Yeah!